Good evening, everyone. Hope everybody had a wonderful day yesterday, and I hope everybody is having a wonderful evening today, tonight. Yes, you see me. What are you still doing awake? Isn't it like butt fucking early for you or something like that? Like stupid early? Click on that. There we go. But yes, here we are back with our basic base. Everyone has seen these 1,000 times. Let's go ahead. Yeah, that's early or late, depending on one's perspective. But here we are. Let's see, what were we last doing? Looks like nickel, cobalt, and some iron. A little bit of that. I don't need all of that. Oh, nice. Yeah, I saw you playing. I was hopeful that you were actually getting some good zombie murder in. Let's see. That goes there. That goes there, and you go up there. Cool. Oh, nice. Great. So you're going to have nightmares when you actually go to sleep. I'm so sorry. Wait, no. I didn't want that there. Grab that. Oh, man. I think my sister infected me with her going outside. Oh, Jesus. That reminds me of when I used to play Left 4 Dead. That was always a lot of fun, too. Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2. Yeah. Hopefully I can get Project Zombie soon. Or Zomboid soon. That way I can join you guys in the zombie murder. Let's see. I am going to need to expand this. And specifically what I want to do is I think I want to make this about like that. Nope. That's not what I want. Yeah. Yeah, I just started it last night. It's actually one of the modded planets. I don't remember exactly which one. But it's actually pretty nice. I have to admit, I like it. Where I landed was kind of up on top of a ridge. And then the area that I'm in is at the bottom of the ridge. There was this huge sort of valley area. So that's what I'm in. God, I feel like crap. Let's actually do that. Actually, no. Come on. Fine. That we do. But it's all good. You don't have to. It don't matter to me one way or the other. I'm mostly just doing this just 'cause. Go. Just another thing to do. Because I want to see if I can get, like, I want to see what, if I, first of all, can get to a point where I can actually get enough subscribers, but then also be able to see what sort of money I start making. Mostly because I just need money. You know, this is, got to make this my job. Which I'm not against, because it's, of all the jobs that I could have, this is probably the one that I am enjoying the most. Mostly because it incorporates everything that I like to do. Sit around, play games, talk to myself. I mean, to people. Hopefully. That's, of course, if I make money. So, that's the thing, is I have to make the money before I can be taxed on the money. There we go. Yeah, no. Let's actually do this instead. Although it's funny, last night's stream that I did, I used the playlist that I usually use for Twitch. All of the songs got copyright claimed. I could still use them, but they all got copyright claimed. It's like, well, damn, okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. I need to get back into, like, actually releasing proper content again. Because I had been for a while. And I want some windows here. Let's do the one by ones. Well, I actually, right now, what I'm listening to, I'm not sure if you can actually hear it, is legitimately my music. I made this. So if anybody tries to copyright claim it, they can shove it up their ass because it's mine. I made these songs. So I figured I'll go ahead and use this list for a while. I need to make music again, too. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I just need to start doing again. Okay. That should start to work for a little bass. Nice. Cool. I'll check it out sometime. Okay, next I need... an assembler. And let's see, am I going to have everything I need for it? Mostly. No, I should have everything. Yeah, we should be good. If not, I'll just go mine some stuff for a while. What I definitely need... Actually, what we're going to do is, first of all, I don't need that on right now. Turn off that and that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it is. I really do like it. It just adds a certain level of, I don't know, immersion into the game. And it's such a simple little thing too. And I like the fact that that same cockpit, because that's the same sort of animated cockpit that I use on the locomotive, the Space Loco. Um, if I'm in space, it won't open the canopy; it'll open the back door. So it doesn't let the air out, which is kind of cool. Let's see. What do you need right now? You need more of something. I don't know what though. Iron? Iron. Okay. I need more iron. I don't want more iron. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have this set up the way I normally do. I wonder if those are going to go crashing into the ground like they were earlier. All right. Sweet dreams, buddy. Sweet dreams. Front lights. Yes. Okay. Not what I want. Okay. Oops. Nope, 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 nope. Turn this sucker around. Yeah, that looks good. Now we shall collect the ion. There we go. And hopefully we'll be able to go ahead and get that assembler built. The assembler will be absolutely necessary in order to get everything else functional. Well, we've already got the basic one, but a full-size assembler is never a bad thing to have, and is oftentimes the next best step. So, as I mentioned last night while I was streaming this, is that I like to go basic assembler, basic refinery. And the same kind of goes, strangely enough, for when you're upgrading, going assembler and then refinery. And the reason why is because in a lot of cases you're going to need the parts from the assembler. And I think specifically it's because it builds them faster than the basic assembler. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to get a full-size refinery done tonight. Plus, in a lot of cases, you don't necessarily need it this soon. But I will absolutely need the assembler just because of the fact that it will be able to get a lot more parts constructed more quickly than without. So it's one of those situations where it's just a good idea to get it done. And then the other thing that I'm going to need to do is start looking at that. Thank you. Start looking at another sort of power generation object, whether that's another wind turbine or if that's going to be solar or just more boat. Never hurts to have more power than you actually need. And if anybody tells you otherwise, don't listen to them. Also, my eyes are a little fucked up. Actually, I'm just feeling terrible tonight. Like I said, I think my sister infected me with something because she works outside of the house. So I think, she brought something home with her at some point. It's not a big deal. I mean, obviously I'm going to live, I hope. But just means I won't necessarily be my lively self. So apologies in advance for that. And at some point, I should also get that stuff out. Grab all of that. Okay. At some point, I do need to go ahead and put a connector on here as well as one on the base. So that way I can just connect it to the base and have the base pull everything out. Oh, that feels good. Dump all that stuff off. And then what I might need to do is also go pick up some more nickel. Oh, whoops, turned too far. And then once I have enough nickel... Oh, come on. Get up there. Nickel will definitely take care of any additional power cells, as well as things like motors, I believe. I also need to find a good source of silicon if I can. Otherwise, I'm going to be mining a lot of stone. Actually, I think primarily that's what we're after, is just... Let's put you up there. Yeah. That should work. God, it feels like I have something in my eyeball I can't get rid of. It sucks. Don't ever do it. And what I'm thinking is... we'll just go ahead and cap that off. Same down here. And of course, welding this up is going to be fun, but we'll try to figure out a way to do that anyway. You there. And you guys along the edges. There we go. That'll take care of the back section of that wall. I don't necessarily need it to be that, built in, but Now what I'll do is replace that. Oops. Make sure we have this aligned the correct way. Oops. Oh my God. What do you mean unable? Oh, because of the... Gosh darn it. Okay, let's try this again. All right. There. So for those who may not have noticed, I had some metal grids that were still left out in the way, which is why I couldn't place it. But here we go. We should now have our regular assembler completed. And now that it's completed, we'll be able to go ahead and use it to start making a lot more stuff. Now, the basic assembler will get you by for most things. However, in a lot of cases, it does not have access to higher level tools aside from tier 1. It also is slower. And it's not upgradable. So these slots here, and you can also see them on the sides here, are the upgrade module slots. And you can place upgrade modules on here, such as power efficiency and speed modules. And they will either increase the speed at which this will make items, or they will reduce the amount of power that it's using in order to make them. And so depending on what you might need is which module you would go with. And give me just a second, I will be right back. Okay, apologies for that. Get some power back. Not that I have anything connected here that matters, but there we go. Okay. Now, the next step, since I have that done, is, let's see, can I make the new tools? And I think... that is weird. But yes, I should be able to. Like, have all of the tools listed twice. Sort of. Okay. That reminds me of the Sesame Street character Vincent Twice. Vincent Twice. Vincent Twice. There we go. New welder equals good. Production. Let's go ahead and make some more of the steel plates. And we'll get these welded up. And there we go. Exquisite. And you can see how fairly quickly you can get the base to start taking shape without a whole lot of work. I mean, it's still work, but it's not as much as it could be. So the next step is, let's see how our battery's doing right now. I think for now I'm going to kind of leave the battery exposed, just so that way I'll be able to monitor it a little bit better. But the next thing I want to be aware of is how I want to potentially expand the base in the future. And anytime that you're building a structure, be aware of how you could expand it later on. So in this particular case, as I'm constructing the outer shell, I want to look at, okay, which directions could I easily expand it in should I need to add additional wings or hallways or just construction components to it. So in this particular case, what I'm going to be looking at is which direction can I push this in? And the best idea for a direction to go in is going to be off to the sides. So that's what we're going to do. As we go grab some more steel plates. And let's pull that out. Now, eventually, I may also go ahead and pull out large portions of the floor to redo them. So I don't necessarily need to weld up the floor yet. I just want some floor in place. And especially over here where I've got this hole from where I had started digging stone initially for our very basic base. And then, yes. Same thing with over here. There we go. And of course I missed that. My aim is terrible. Now it looks like this side over here is actually a little bit narrower, which is okay because I can work with that then. So what I can do is the same thing over here. And we just repeat that on this side. Go. Oh, come on. There we go. Now we do the 2x1x1 slopes, like, not like that. It was, yeah, okay. We do the ends first. Like this. Then we do the slopes. Oh, come on. There we go. Then I can do, oh, wait. Nope. Then we do these. On both sides. Oops. There. Bring that across. Bring that across. Bring that across. And now I just need to go grab some girders. Excellent. And I will we'll be able to make these into glorious skylights. And there we go. Ow. Just kicked my subwoofer under my desk. It's like you've had it there for years, you idiot. You should be used to its position by now. Okay. There we go. So that is kind of the start of our base here. Eventually, that survival kit is going to move, if not be outright replaced by the medical bay. So this wall can eventually get changed as well. But for now, it'll be fine. The next thing that I want to do is... Not that. Let's grab some of these. And I want to grab the lights, the interior lights. And let's put you there. You there. And then we're going to go ahead and set their radius to like, I don't know, 10.5. Sounds good. And then drop their intensity down to 2.5. Grab that with build vision. Copy it over. So now we have some light over here, and it's a little bit easier to see everything. And we won't have to worry so much about it. Sorry, just checking on some stuffs. Okay. And next up is going to be this wall, which is going to be, let's see. Window. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use these guys here. Put you there. I think I want that one there. Let's turn our lights back on. It's a little dark otherwise. We'll put you guys there. And then I can go and use that block to kind of fill in the gap a little bit. Come back to the half slabs here. Yeah, and that'll work really well to kind of fill in that space. Make sure that wall has some good alignment on it. Okay, next up, I need a door right there. I might just go ahead. No, not a door. Let's see. I've got. What doors do I? Oh, come on. Thank you. Now I have some. I thought I had a bigger one. Yes, I do. Okay, good. Yes, that's the door I want right there. Okay. It's a big, giant door, but I think it'll look good as the front door for our base. It's going to be kind of expensive to make. It does require a lot of steel plates, small steel tubes, that sort of thing. But we're just in the planning phase right now, so that gives us a lot of leeway as to what parts we can work with. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. And again, just get kind of a shape and sort of play around with it. And slowly work up kind of design language, I suppose it would be called, that I want for the base. So little by little, just kind of figuring it out. I know it's kind of hard to see because it's nighttime, so I apologize, but just getting a clearer picture as to how I want all of this to be set up. Now let's come back here to the front. And I'm going to go ahead and look at setting up the front walk. Let's do these guys, which is going to require that I grab some interior plate. Work. Both of those are in incorrect locations. Always double check where you're placing your blocks. There we go. And then am I missing one? Oh, yes I am, and I know why. Although I shouldn't be. Okay. I've got to restart real quick. This might take just a few moments because it does take a little bit to load the 40,000 mods that I currently have installed for this particular save. But I think what's happening is that I don't have, or I had progression turned on when I made the game, but I also had it set in creative mode. So it's given me most everything, but not everything. No. Interesting. Odd. Oh well. Let us continue. Oh, good Lord, excuse me. Yep. Tonight, probably going to be kind of a short stream. Hopefully, whatever it is that's got me down, I'll be able to get bounced back from it. Probably take a couple of days and just kind of rest up, get back up to 100% again, get right back to it. Because I am finding over time that I have started to like streaming more and more. Like I enjoyed it initially, but as time has progressed and I have interacted more with everybody and I have done more of it, that I have started to truly appreciate streaming as not only an occupation, but also as just a really fun way to share my experience and my experiences with people. And in some cases, with games that I actually do know well enough, being able to share that information with those who are not as knowledgeable or experienced with them and help them better understand the games and hopefully develop a love for them, not necessarily to the same degree that I have, but just in general. Almost there. Like I said, it takes just a little bit because it is a lot of mods to go through. What is it? Oh, that's what that was. Okay. I was noticing, like, I was checking between live chat and top chat. There was a strange difference between the two, and I couldn't quite figure out which line it was that had changed. Okay. Yeah, it still is. Oh, that's right, because it put it under there now. No, I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. Please, for the love of God, don't mind me. Okay. There we go. And I'm trying to think of how I want to do the front. Like the front here. And one of the things that I'm often fond of doing is I'll set up these guys here along the windowsills, or do the smaller ones to act as attachment points for the windows, which works incredibly well. However, I need the 2x1s. Go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So that'll give us some nice tall windows for the front. That way, when the sun is coming down, we'll actually have a pretty good view of that. But then also, that'll help this space feel kind of open when we start filling it up with stuff. Because that's going to be the important thing, is making sure that the space has a particular type of feeling. In this case, I want the entryway to wind up feeling fairly open, like there's a lot of space in here, even if it's actually kind of cramped. And also, this stuff is all going to disappear eventually anyway. It's going to get moved into different areas of this particular building, or this base, I should say. So now that I'm thinking about that, let's go ahead. Let's take this wall out. And again, that's part of designing, is that you just reach a point where you're like, okay, this isn't going to work. I need to do something else. And little by little, just tweak the design as you go. I need to go hop in here for a moment. There we go. Oh, man. Tell you what, though, I think, unfortunately, this is going to be a very short one, um, which sucks. And I really wanted to do a longer one tonight. Yeah. But we did at least get a little bit of work done on the base. We kind of have a direction that we're going with as far as the base is concerned, which is nice. Sometimes, and it happens to me too, like even when I'm not streaming, that I'll log in and I'll play for maybe 30 minutes. But I will have in that 30 minutes kind of gotten some basic stuff done so that the next time I come back to play, we'll actually be able to like just come in and hit it and get a lot of work done. And then when all is said and done, even the little spurts of creativity are enough to get big things accomplished. Uh, but I think, yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and call it an early night, which sucks. And I am really, really sorry. Hopefully, the next time I stream, I will be feeling a lot better. Won't feel like my face is trying to run away from me, either my nose or my eyeball. So there is that. But yeah, that is unfortunately going to be it for tonight. However, hopefully you guys have a much better evening. I hope you enjoyed even this short little bit. I don't know exactly when I will be back, but I will attempt to be back as soon as possible. Hopefully within the next couple of days. But that's going to be it for tonight. You all have a wonderful evening. Stay out of trouble. And remember, if you get caught, I don't know you. I'll catch you guys later.